Hello YouTube and welcome back again to Kerbal Space Program. I am sort of strong to reach the moon, but I think I have it worked out. Just about. I think with this, I can actually reach the moon's orbit and get sciencey points. You know, I am thinking, why don't I just add a couple of little boosters and I just fire them just before everything else. Or no, at the same time as everything else. But because everything else is liquid, I can still avoid going past that 200 meters a second threshold, but it'll be easier to do that. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Okay, look at that. Nice and stable. Alright, a little bit of power to the engines. A third-ish. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More power. Okay, I was fairly certain that those solid rocket fuel things did more than they seem to be doing now. Let's revert to launch and see if we can get a faster takeoff. Slightly better. Oh, I forgot to put decouplers. And unfortunately it will make a difference. So I have to go back and do this. I'm afraid. Right, that should be that now. What is that? Why is it floating there? Oh wait, is it, so I've got like something. Yeah. Alright, so decouplers. These decouplers. Right, that's them. Yeah, and I think they should work fine. Okay. And I'm fairly sure they'll run out of fuel first, so yeah, good to go. Okay. Taking off. That's good. It's going well. This is so different to my other thing, my other kind of designs. Yeah, right, solid fuel. Wow, it's got more than I thought it did. Alright, let's no, let's not drop power quite yet. Maybe drop power a little bit. Like to there. No, keep going. Just get it just get it right up to 200 meters a second. Oh, and also, let's get the nav ball up. I'm not going to bother with the whole targeting the moon thing. That seems kind of pointless. Okay. You know, I think this has been a slight advantage, but not a huge one, having those solid rocket fuel boosters on. But it means I can put these down more until the solid rocket fuel boosters run out. I can put these down more than I normally would have. Let's put it like there. Yeah. Just less thrust than I would have needed. So I'll burn up that last little bit. Solid rocket fuel. The other engines can run on pretty much nothing, it appears. Is it gone yet? Almost. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Say goodbye to them. Okay, I'm at 8,000. That's good. So if I'm going at 200 meters a second, I'm going straight up. Why does this counter not look like it's going up 2 every time? Every second? Never mind. Alright, let's lower back a little bit. Lowering back with as much on fuel is a pretty huge help. And let's take off the SAS. Not take off the SAS. I was thinking about the wrong thing. I'm going to tilt a little bit, which doesn't require you taking off the SAS, but I believe it used to. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Almost out. Once this starts rapidly going up. Oh no. It's time to just full on burn. It's using up liquid fuel even at this little stage a lot quicker than I thought. Okay, I'd count that as good to go. This should get bigger. The time, time to the apoapsis should get bigger, but also the actual arc. That's why it's an arc. Should get bigger. Very rapidly increasing in speed. Yeah, again, I feel like this stage should be doing more. Should get me farther than this. Look at it. Oh wait, I forgot, I've got this engine, like, separate from these. This is just these little ones, have got much more fuel in here. Oh yeah, I'm good. It's not gonna detach from there, that's that one, right? Oh, please. Oh, thank God. Okay. That's a minute, so I'll tilt a bit more like this. Okay, not quite like that. Don't actually point downwards, because actually going downwards is a very, very bad idea. Go on. Just, yeah, that's better. Make sure that that's still going up, but also make sure that the arc's widening. Slowly. Alright, 290 fuel left. I would be doing better if I was completely out of the atmosphere, but I'm mostly. Where am I? 43. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is good so far. And please just get me into orbit before I've used all of my rocket fuel. That's what I need to do for this stage. Proper circular orbit that doesn't depend on being finished off by the second stage. It's my goal. And it's achieved. Right. Would quite like to scoot around the apoapsis here. And just increase the periapsis a bit, circularize slightly. Yeah, okay. Is that going down still? Yeah, because I'm probably falling. What's my altitude? 63, and still climbing. So I should be pretty much in space, right? Not that I can see the Earth, but yeah, pretty much. Very good feeling about this one. Oh god, that's not... It's retro burning. So I still got 16 seconds. Okay, and it's good. Maybe a bit more circular. Okay, apart from that, I'm fine. And now I go back into this view, look at the Earth, and speed up time. Should be able to see the moon any second. Should already be able to see the moon. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it is literally a few seconds away. There it is. It's 10 warp times 1, so I'm pretty much at a standstill. So the apoapsis says to shoot out that way towards the moon. With my lovely powerful engine, with a little bit of fuel, I can get to maybe 300,000, more than 300,000, before using my next stage. Which is brilliant, because I've never been able to get that far before without using that stage. Solid rocket fuel boosters. Don't overdo them, but they help things along. Apparently. Alright, so I am past that. Yeah. Of course, this thing uses fuel so slowly. Look at that bit, I mean, shoots off. Yeah, this is the kind of engine you want for a job like this. Super efficiency. Okay, come on, speed up. Maybe I will set that as target. Six, 7. Okay, there's a moon encounter. And this time I think I can get a proper orbit going. But I'm not going to get optimistic. I'm not going to actually attempt the landing. got to time this right. Got to time this right, or else I'll just get thrown back into Kerbin orbit. Alright, I've got a 3-hour gap. When you think of it like that, it's a lot. I've just got to make sure I don't overshoot using time warp here. Okay, come on. .39 minutes. Hang on, if I'm not attempting a landing, because all I'm doing really is getting science points here from the moon's orbit, because I haven't done that yet. Well, I have, but I've never been able to get them back and actually had them count. So all I need to do is get into this orbit, take samples somewhere in this 3-hour gap, and wait, and they should get back down. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice and easy. If I get onto the moon's surface, which I'm not going to do this run, but next time. Did I say run? You don't do these in runs, that's not what it's called in Kerbal Space Program. Never mind. On this flight, the next flight, or the flight after, when I do go out and actually, you know, do a whole landing thing, I'm going to get so many science points for, okay, here we go. Alright, I'm now in the moon's orbit. Let's start here. 75 science. Ooh, lovely. Crew report. 15 science. Ball of goo. Not ball of goo. Mystery goo. 6.9. Yeah. You don't get a huge amount for that, I suppose, because it's like... Well, yeah, of course it's in the moon's gravity, but it's not really going to act any different from, you know, in space around Kerbin's atmosphere, so not a huge amount more to learn from it. I'm assuming this is going to do as it told me it would, and shove me back into Kerbin's orbit. If not, I might have to take action. But no, I'm going to get back in there. There's the entry point. And 20 minutes moon escape. Yeah, that's what it is. Good that. Okay, perfect. And I'm now in Kerbin's orbit with an orbit that'll actually take me back into the atmosphere. This could not have worked better. That is exactly what I was attempting to do. Follow the pros, guys. Give me my new ship design from Scott Manley. Got the trick about the moon over the horizon from Kurt J. Mack. Well, that's all really. But you know. Alright, so Kerbin Periapsis is supposed to be 48. I'm coming in here, I'm at 75 forged now. Let's just see how much air affects. Even if I have to go around again, it won't make a big difference. I just want to see, once I get into the atmosphere, drag's going to start reducing that. Where am I now? 64, so I'm not in atmosphere yet. Where does it? Alright, it is started. Yeah, there we go. Very, very slowly. And the more I fall, the more it'll affect it. But right now, I think I'll actually just come in for a proper landing. Alright, I probably should have done this near the apoapsis. That's gonna bring me... Yeah, it's gonna bring the apoapsis in anyway, so it's okay. Really. And it's gonna slow me down, so it'll help with this. You know, I can always just flip them, land on the other side. It's the light side of the planet anyway, I'd much prefer to do that. Yeah. Okay, the 1 million mark. Still plenty of fuel. I probably couldn't have landed on the moon, but I probably could have come really close there. Well, I probably could have landed on the moon, actually, given by how slow this goes. 44. Come on, keep going. Oh, might even get in the ocean, which is, of course, the best place to land ever. Make sure I'm not falling myself. And carbon dioxide is incredibly low now. Okay. Yeah, alright, I've fucked up. And I am, in fact, coming in rather quickly. No ability to see how close the ground is. Yeah. I deployed my parachute at that height. Let's just completely retro burn. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. I am going to just, go in, the parachute will deploy. I'll hit this place as slowly as I can. Still pretty high up. Maybe just let the parachute do the rest. $50. There we go, parachute's deployed. I should really slow down. Hopefully, hope to God that this parachute can do this much. And maybe I'll just keep helping out with the engine. Yeah, this thing's got this has got a like 40 meters a second resistance. And the parachute normally slows me at 5, so surely when it opens fully it will be able to, slow me down at least enough for most of the ship to survive. Might just open these. Pretty much just to add air resistance in the fall here. And also just another layer of resistance against the ground. Okay, come on. God knows when this thing's just gonna explode randomly and go, I didn't know where the ground was. No, there's no way I'm failing to this. I hope. Really should have bloody put a detachment thing. There's no way to detach the thing now, so just keep slowing down. This parachute can't do it, can it? I don't want to have to do this again. I was doing so well. 4,000. Not slowing down fast enough. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, we're safe. It's good. If I can slow down 10.3 meters a second, it's all good. Because even the landing legs can sustain 12. But yeah, that's a design flaw I will absolutely correct next time I get the chance. And you know what? Because I don't really want to use time warp when I'm falling, and I don't want to make you guys sit and watch this until I land, jump cut. Okay, here we go. And touchdown. No. Good. Good. Everything is mostly safe. Recover vessel, get a shit ton of science points, right? Oh, 98 science! Earned the Justice mission, we've got 118. Oh, that's awesome. And I got like 2 just from recovery. Okay, before I do anything else, I will go and correct that significant but small design flaw. What's that? Is that the decoupler? That's not a decoupler, it's the SAS. I don't really want to detach like that though. Yeah, let's detach underneath that, because I don't know if it'll just like throw the data away. I don't know if you keep it up there or in there, so you know. Right. What am I even looking for here? Decoupler, that's it. And everything back to normal. Maybe even a second one. Eh? Nah, that's too much. It's okay, with that I'm pretty much good. So, yeah. Now I've got to sort out this. So that'll detach, this engine will go. Then next stage, that detaches, and I parachute this down. Yeah, much better. Okay, and now, to the science place. Also, because I've forgotten what it is, what's here? Is this, oh yeah, it's just one. Just these applicants. Okay. Nice background music in there. Alright. What have we here? I think I will take this, because this stack tri-coupler is incredibly valuable, as is the strut connector and the launch stability enhancer. Oh god, it's opening up more things. Fuel system. Oh, that's what I want! That's exactly what I wanted! Yeah. Advanced construction. A better decoupler. Structural fuselage. It's just structural. Fuel tank. Okay. It's another decoupler thing. That thing. Oh yeah, it's an adapter. Okay, very, very cool. So what was up here? Advanced rocketry. Yeah, that's another thing I want. That big one. So, yeah, buy. Now what was this? No, it's been upgraded. It's a Poodle liquid engine. More useful engine for rough economic times. Poodle engine doubles as a barbecue and at low power. That's awesome. Always make your engines double as barbecues. Because, you know, can't run missions every day. Gotta have some use for all this stuff just lying about. Okay. Output, 220 max frost, states electrical charge. 220 frost, 7 meters a second, 2.5 mass. Don't really see how it's that good, but you know. Right, fuel tank. Which I have 28 science. I can't do anything else. Just looking at this. Oh, all this. I have a lot of stuff to buy. But now, I think it's about time that I figured out how to land on the moon. And I think I can make just a small adjustment to this thing. Obviously the lander is, but I think if I just make a small adjustment to this, it'll give me enough fuel to comfortably reach the moon. Basically, if I only had that fuel cross-feed things. So let's see, what's the mass of that? 4.5, right? And that carries twice as much as the 400. Yeah? 2.25, 4.5, 180, 360. So yeah, twice as much fuel, slightly more efficient in mass, and pretty much nothing else. Okay, 2.25 and 4.5. No, it's twice the mass as well. Yeah, it's a disappointment. Oh well, I'd rather have one of those. This is just 400, isn't it? So is that 200? Oh well, you know what, I think I'll just have an 800 on here. And big engines. It's a radial mount liquid engine. Right. So that's just basically a little engine, stick it on the side of something else. And you're good to go. That's... Alright, I'm just going to replace all the sets of 400 engines with 800. Makes no difference. I just think looks a bit better. I'd rather have that. That's obviously solid fuel boosters, very good. I mean, obviously, last time is proof that they are good. Got a lot of goddamn staging to make up for now. What else can I do? What else did I just buy? I've forgotten already. Oh, these! Wonderful! Let's just, yeah, stick 2 of them on. Hold it steady on the runway. These decouplers I will pretty much use instead of all the other decouplers. Oh, these are twice the weight. Oh, why would I use this? Greater space per mountain points, that's pretty much it, and slightly more powerful. You know what, I will replace it anyway. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Pull these off. Okay. Is that all? Nope, there's these 2. Okay. That's all. Right, this thing is good. Is that a new one? No, it's the old one. Alright. Don't think I unlocked anything else, did I? No, not really. Main reaction wheel. I mean, there's that. Which I could always use, I guess. Should I stick a couple on? They're pretty light. Pretty small. No, it would be good to have one on the lander, but I think lander's one engine's good enough. Yeah. Don't really feel like it would be a benefit. Okay, now for the god-awful challenge of the staging. Look at that, why is that like... Yeah, put it there at least. That's terrible. There-ish. Okay. So what do I want first? I want these. So why are these... No, I don't want them to detach at that point. So that's them. They need to be absolutely first. No, they need to be along with. I can't just drop the rocket. They need to be in that stage. These all need to be... Right, let's work down. Alright, parachute last. Before that, I want this. Before that, I want to be relying on this little engine, which is... Okay, that is a little engine, and that is the one that detaches all this. Then I want... Before that, I'll be running on all the engines. Literally all the engines. And I'm going to want these gone. But that's detaching those. Which I'm going to need... No, this... Alright, let's put all the detachments together, then I can work out which stage they all go in. Alright, this is all the engines I want, basically. That's... Again, those things. Is it? I'm assuming so, yeah, it is. So that goes with the engines. Both of them, not just one of them. Only one of them's a bit of a disaster. Seen that happen before. Right, so every engine fires, most of which are liquid fuel, so won't keep it too throttled up. Then, yeah, those run out of fuel first, so those in their own little bit. Then the other things, and the other things. Then most of it detaches and I run on the little engine. Then the rest of it detaches and I parachute it into land. Good. Oh, what time is it? Yeah, it's been like 15-20 minutes. I've got time for it to do this on this video. Okay. Right. Yeah, alright, let's power up. Power up fully, I think, to start with. I'm apparently moving. Those don't look too stable. But it's okay, because they don't have to hold up for long. In fact, they have to hold up for exactly 3 seconds. 2, 1, lift off. That's awesome. It's really, really awesome. Okay, now what am I doing? Waiting. So let's make sure the nav ball's up here. And also do its moon set as target, because it actually is. I've changed my mind about it again. It is quite good. Okay. Resources, stage only. I can run on pretty much nothing with these engines until I run out of solid fuel. Alright, let's put on enough to get nearer 200. Okay. And down a bit. And down some more. Down some more. We're about as close to off as we get, really, at this point. Okay. Now I'm going to have to power up because I'm about to run out of solid fuel. That worked as intended. Don't power up too much. Alright, 10,000-ish. Go to 45 degrees. Adjust the camera so it doesn't look so weird. Power up a bit more. Power down a bit more. Okay. Yeah, it's just about over that line. Yeah, so basically, power to everything. Full power. And that'll shoot up. See, if I'd tried to do that before I got out of this thick atmosphere, it would have gone so much more slowly. As you've probably worked out, that's how it works. Why am I spinning? Why is it spinning? Okay, it's okay though. Because we've run out of fuel, and it doesn't spin when it just does this. Okay, carbon up to say I am feeling good about this one. Mostly. Okay, I'm getting faster. It is widening quite quickly. Alright, Upwaps has just hit 40,000. Then again, it's funny that they've made Kerbin. Like, this looks like Africa, except for big join. And this looks like Spain and France, except for Britain there. And then Asia. A little bit, just a tiny bit, just enough. There's hints at it, but it still looks like a different planet. And it's just a giant landmass. Nothing looks like America. Which is great. Alright, that's a minute 17, so get a bit more 90 degreesy without actually pointing the rocket down back towards the ground. Right, yeah, okay, maybe just... There's my fuel. It's good. Alright, that's too much, I would say. Okay then. Now just finish extending into a proper orbit. Very efficiently. Very efficient. And just grow that out a bit. Yep, that's good. How much? 289. Oh, that's brilliant. That is quite good. Let's head round to the other side of the planet. Just widen this out a bit. Alright, let's pro-burn. Okay. And now you know what, I'll just wait until I get within sight of the moon. So it'll be fairly soon at this rate. And I'll do the whole prograde thing. I'm hitting the wrong button. Need to speed up time. That seems just a bit dangerous. Okay then. Prograde. Apparently that's what I should be on, but I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna prograde. Because I don't want to point down. Ah, bollocks. Ah, I forgot, was this... Ah, well. I thought I still had a shit ton of fuel more than I normally do. Never mind. I can still do this. Quite easily. $400. Almost, almost. Should really speed up about this point. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, very much. Very much speed up. Alright, let's just be a bit more gentle. That's good. Alright, so moon encounter and moon escape. 3-hour gap. As always. Or as, not always, as last time and also this time happens to be. Right, so I've got 170-ish fuel. And if I'm doing this, what direction do I even want to burn in? Yeah, no, yeah, carbon, moon escape should be getting farther away. You know, I think if I'm in the moon's orbit, I think I just want to retrograde. That's a way. Okay. Slow it down. Alright. Spin the capsule around. Alright, yeah, this is it. So I want a good solid orbit. It's my goal. This fucks up so much. This really does. Alright. Until basically, so that's... What I'm going to do is, once I get this into an apoapsis, I then pro-burn. So that I'm into a proper orbit. Yeah, okay. It's gonna end up escaping though. Okay, maybe I don't know how to do this. Yeah, so let's take that back. So I don't want to just go straight into the moon. That's never great. But I think if I speed up a bit and add a bit more of a directional kind of thing. Right, slow down properly so I can the game actually allows me to turn. If I'm at a 90 degree. I should widen it. Yeah, so I'll do that when I'm a bit closer, so it's not threatening the apoapsis. Like this. Right, just create a periapsis, okay? I'll do the rest when I get back round. 2 seconds, guys. Okay, here we are, again. You know, I think I might just kinda... no, it's kinda too risky to just do that. I want to get a proper orbit. Yeah, I was going to say I'll maybe just come in like this. But no, I'll get to the periapsis. And if I retro-burn at the periapsis, that should burn it and it should actually become a proper orbit. And didn't I say that the moon's surface was like really high up, like 4,000 meters? Yeah, okay, I might want to just like, yeah, just do that a bit, just a bit. This is kind of fucking things up. Okay, alright, that puts me a little bit safer. Once I'm at this place, if I then... Jesus Christ, I'm moving quickly. Yeah, that brings in an apoapsis. And that's still getting bigger. Oh hey! I'm doing it like a proper scientist or guy that does these things. Alright, so now that's becoming smaller. I'm a bit more worried about this. Alright. Nah, I'm good. I'm still going up. Even though I've done that, I mean, I'm past the periapsis, so, you know. Alright, let's go in. These should flip, and I can land. On the other hand, I can do that. I can go with that. Dark side of the moon. I'll have to. I have to. And I'll just watch the altitude counter thing. Okay, maybe speed up a bit more. Maybe I should. Maybe I want it even shallower. Yeah, maybe I do. Yeah, okay. That kind of thing. That's what I want. Oh look, it's not that dark. Well, you know. Alright, this time I've got to make sure that I don't waste fuel. So I need to get back. Which really doesn't require much more than getting back into the orbit here, which doesn't require much at all. And then just pushing out towards the Earth, I mean Kerbin. So easy to just say Earth. Never mind. Alright, that's good. I feel like maybe I should just burn ever so slightly. Maybe a bit more efficiency here in getting rid of this. With speed. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, this is a bit better. Okay, here we go. Fingers on the X key. Don't really want to get below 60 here. And again, I will do. Maybe not, maybe just 50. Yeah, 50. And try to go in as slowly as you get. Extend the landing legs. Which aren't the best landing legs. They're kind of crappy as far as landing legs go. But it's incredibly important here that I make this. I don't fuck it up. Because if I fuck up even a bit, and this engine hits the ground and explodes, I am screwed. Because it's my only engine, you know? What am I going, 130-ish? Still got room for the ground. Yeah. Still got quite a bit before the ground. What was the speed those things can land at again? 12? I think so. Okay, going to need to start burning again. I don't think I'm going to have enough fuel to get back. I think I'm going to need to add another 400 fuel tank here. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is the moment. Alright, slow, really far down. Oh fuck, I'm not getting enough fuel to do this. Ah, bloody went up again because it doesn't hit 0. You can't just go from 70 miles an hour downwards, not miles an hour, meters a second downwards, 70 meters a second upwards. If I could see what I was doing, it would be so helpful. Okay, burn! Jesus Christ, it looks so far away! It's like, yeah, it's coming in, it's still like 500 meters below me. Nope, you just hit it. You hit it when it looks so far away. Right, revert, again, I failed. It's too bloody difficult to land. I can't land on the dark side of the moon like this. I need light, I need to be able to see the ground beneath me. Because parachutes don't work on the moon. If they did, I would use one. And also, this stage needs more fuel. So, this stage, T400. The T400? FL T400. Okay, so that'll do for this video, guys. Hopefully next time I'll actually manage to land on the moon, but we've got some quite exciting stuff done today. Got some good progression. So, see you next time.